Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony. Welcome to the video. Today, this video is going to be on a question that comes from one of you guys about personal branding. Now, if you're new to the channel or you don't know who I am, once again, my name is Anthony. I have a 1 million follower network on Instagram, and I also run an Instagram marketing agency. Today is Monday, so I'll be announcing the winner of the free consultation call at the end of this video. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I give away a free 30-minute consultation call. All you have to do to enter is go ahead and leave a comment on my videos, and then every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I randomly select a winner. So be sure to leave a comment so you can enter and turn on post notifications so you make sure you see the video. So should you go ahead and build up a big theme page within your niche and then go ahead and switch it into your personal brand? I'm gonna break down kind of what happens in this process from the followers' eyes, and I'm just gonna give my opinion on whether or not you should do it. For some of you guys, this might be suitable. For the vast majority of you, I would say don't do it. So when you think about it from a follower's perspective, a follower starts to follow you because they expect a certain type of content, right? So if your page is, traveling through the world, people are going to follow you with the expectation that you're going to be posting different travel places around the world. So if you're a traveler, if you're a world traveler and you want to build a huge page using repurposed content and going viral because it's easier, and then switch it into you, it could sound like a pretty lucrative idea. And sometimes it could be, but a lot of times it's not. While the idea does make a lot of sense when you're kind of looking at it, when you take a deeper look, the logic is flawed. Most travel pages are grown through using viral travel pictures because those are what works the best. So when someone is used to seeing really vivid travel, visual spectacle content, and they see you, maybe chilling at a villa or chilling at an infinity pool, it doesn't give off that same viral aspect, and they're trying to figure out who you are. So going back to when a follower follows you, they have a certain expectation of what your page is going to be about based off the name, based off your bio, and based off of the content you post. When you switch your name from, your theme page name into your personal brand name, and you switch it to your own content, this is simply going to confuse the follower. A lot of people are gonna say, hey, I don't remember following this guy. They're gonna go check you out, and they're not gonna remember, they're not gonna be able to make the connection of when did they even follow you. So a lot of people are just simply going to unfollow because they think it's weird that this guy's on their timeline and they never followed him before. Now, while the content remains the same, using travel is this example, you were posting travel content and now you're still posting travel content, it's just branded towards you. You could still fail because is your own produced content as good as the content you were reposting? If your content is worse, then now people have had this expectation of your page that's here, and now your bad content goes ahead and puts your page here. So your page is actually decreased in value, decreased in the quality of content, and that's going to lead to a decrease of followers. And this isn't just what I think would happen, but this is what I've seen happen over and over and over again. I've seen people build pages up to 40K, they transition it into their personal brand, and just immediately there's this curve and they start losing like crazy. You have to be very careful because you can make this work, but the content must be very, very similar to what you're doing. You must be a great content producer, and you must, if anything, make the quality even better than the pictures you were reposting. So could you pull this off? Maybe, but you better have some insane skills, some insane talents, and you better have a really good strategy of how you're going to pull this off. I would not just immediately switch into your personal brand. If you were to do this, it should be something that over 6, 7, 8 months, your own content is supplemented in with the reposted content so people can kind of get a vibe for you, and you could slowly introduce yourself to this audience. Because if you just make a straight overnight cold turkey switch, I can probably guarantee it's not going to end well. So if you're looking for my opinion, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this, and here's what I would do instead. Instead, what I would do is I would brand yourself as the owner. So grow this page, grow it as big as you want it, whatever you want to do with it, and instead of branding it as yourself, simply brand yourself as the owner. So in the bio, you could put, your name at yourself and just brand yourself as the owner of the account. Maybe pin a story to your profile, branding yourself as the owner. And what this will do, instead of going ahead and switching everything, you'll be driving traffic back to your personal brand. Now, of course, it's not going to grow at the same rate that this travel page is growing if this is your only means of growth, but you will be sitting on 2 pages, and people that actually go back to your page through that viral page will be following you for you. The best follower you can have is a follower that follows your content because it is your content. That's why when you do things like follow, unfollow, you are going ahead and building a fan base on the premise of if I follow you, you'll follow me. And that's why when people stop doing things like follow, unfollow, they immediately start losing, because all the people who are unfollowing 3 days later start to unfollow, and you're not following new people to gain more followers, and now the whole thing just collapses. The only follower worth having is someone that follows you for you without expecting a follow back, without a bait and switch, without anything like that. Now, I think the reason most people want to brand it as themselves is that they think there is more money in having the account as a personal brand, right? People think that if all these followers are under my name and it's my content, that's a lot more valuable than having all the followers under a theme page with repurposed content. While this might hold some weight, that, you know what, maybe some companies actually want a face of a person to promote a product, a lot of companies don't. What a lot of companies are looking for is simply an ROI. How many leads can you get them? How many clicks can you get them? How many conversions you can get them? Whether it's coming from your pretty face of a personal brand or it's coming from a theme page, a company doesn't give a fuck. A company only thinks about and only worries about how much money, how much of an ROI can you bring back to them. If you can always bring a company back an ROI, it doesn't matter who has a bit better personal brand. It doesn't matter if it's on a theme page or a personal brand, it's always gonna come down to who can give the company a better ROI for their money. If you think I'm full of shit, go look at Millionaire Mentor, go look at Mr. Good Life, two examples of great pages that go ahead and use different content than their own and brand themselves as the owner. It doesn't matter whether it's really your personal brand or a theme page, as long as your branding's on point and you create a brand, not just an Instagram page, but a brand, that is what matters. If you want to be the face of your page, that's cool. Look, when I was first getting started, I wanted to be behind the scenes. I didn't want my face out there, and so I didn't do that because it's not what I wanted to do. Now things have kind of changed. Now I have a YouTube channel, so I do stuff like this. I don't really mind putting my face out, but I totally get that if you want to stay behind the scenes and you just want a big viral page, and I just want to tell you guys that you can do that. You don't have to put your face, you don't have to do this personal branding shit. You can brand your Instagram page as a brand, deliver content for that specific area, and you will do just fine. So that's my take on it. That's my advice. If you want to go ahead and do it, you know, maybe for your situation you can blend it in through 6 months. I would always say to brand yourself as the owner of the page and not do a complete rebrand of the page, because you will sustain that page. People will be okay with it. Plus, now you'll have 2 pages. You'll have your personal brand, which you'll gain through traffic from the viral page. Plus, you'll have that viral page, and 2 pages are always better than 1. So guys, hope this video is valuable. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have done a rebrand of a page into yourself. How did it go? Were you successful with it? Did you fail with it? Did your page kind of flatline? Share your experience. Make sure you give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date and working Instagram strategies. If you're trying to grow your Instagram page in 2018, then this is the channel you want to subscribe to, because I put out some of the best videos covering Instagram growth strategies and monetization. With all of that said, keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next video.